Here we will add a form to insert student information in a student table. So we will add a new form here with add Windows form. Since we are inserting the student data, I will give the name student information and I will add it. In the text property of form, I will give here student information. Now we'll add controls on it. Since we are going to accepting the roll number, name, address, city, birth date, class and percentage, I have added all these controls and I have given the name related to the control, that is txt roll number, txt name, address, city. City I have used combo box, so I have given the name CMB city. For date I have used date time picker, so I have given the name DTP date. Then the class CMB class and percentage txt percentage. Now here I have added 3 panels, one for describing which information you are getting from the form, second for controls, and third is for buttons. Since we are going to insert it into the database, we have added these different buttons. First is new, which we are going to use to insert a new record into the table. Modify is used to modify the existing data. Save is used to insert or update the data. Delete is used to delete the existing data. Cancel button is used to cancel the process, and exit button is used to close the form. Here I have used new property dock for first and third panels, which is used to set the position of the panel onto the form. I will select this. I have used the bottom property, so if I increase the form's length, the position of this panel is fixed at the bottom, and if I increase the width of the form, the width of the panel is also automatically increased. I have set this panel 1 dock property to top and dock property of panel 3 at the bottom, which is used to fix the position of the panel onto the form. Now we have to create the table for this form, so I will open the Access. And here I will open the database student. Here I will add a new table, which I will open in design view, and I will name it student information. And here I am going to add the field roll number as number, S name for student name, which is text, then S address for student address, then birth date, date time, city, text, student class, text, and percentage with number. Now I will save it, then again go back to our form. When we run the form, our focus should be at button new. So first I will set the tab index of panel 3 to 0, and then tab index for button new is to 0. So when I will execute, it will focus the control on new button. Now we will write the got focus and lost focus event. First I will write the on focus method. So private void on focus with object as sender and event argument as E. Here I will declare a control, then control dot tag equal to control dot back color, control dot tag equal to control dot back color, and control dot back color equal to color dot can. Similarly, I will write the lost focus method, and here I will set the control background color to white. Now we have different controls, that is roll number, combo box. So without writing got focus and lost focus event for each and every control, we will write a method private void control got focus. Here we will write the got focus event for all controls that are available on the form. For this we will use for each loop. So for each control C in the panel on which you want to set the focus. So our panel is panel 2. So I will write here panel 2 dot controls, and we are going to set the got focus event for text boxes and combo box, not for labels or panels or buttons. So here we will check if control, that is C, if C is text box, C dot got focus plus equal to on focus. Here if the control is text box or C is combo box, then it will execute the got focus event. Similarly, we will write it for lost focus on lost focus event. And after initialize component, we will call these two methods, that is control dot got focus method, control lost focus method. So no need to write got focus and lost focus event for each and every control. Now we will write the key down events. So for roll number we will create the key down event, and here we will see if E dot key code equal to keys dot enter, it will move focus to txt name. Now after name it will move to focus to address. So for name key down event we will write if E dot key code equal to keys dot enter txt address dot focus. Then after address it will go to city. For address we will create a key down event if E dot key code equal to keys dot enter, it will move to CMB city. Now from CMB city we will go to birth date. So for CMB city key down event, E dot key code equal to keys, it will move focus to DTP date dot focus. Now we will write key down event for birth date. and we will move the focus to CMD class, and from class we will go to percentage. We will write a key down event for class. We will move focus to percentage. After percentage we will move focus to save button. Since on save button we are going to insert the record and update the record, depend on the which button we have clicked, that is new or modify. So on click event of new button, when we click on the button our focus should move to roll number. So I will set here txt roll number dot focus, and I will declare a variable which decides which button is executed. So initially I will declare a variable string flag, which is used to check which button is executed. So on new I will set here flag equal to A. That is, if the flag value is A, it will execute the insert query. If it is M, it will execute the update query. When we load a form, all text boxes of the form should be clear. So for this we will write a clear method similar to got focus method. Now when we load a form, all controls should be clear. I will write a form clear method which will clear the text property of the control. That is, if the control is text box or combo box, it will clear its text property. And I will call this method form clear. Now when we click on the new button, I will call here form clear. When we click on the new button, the form will be clear and the focus moves to roll number. Now we will see the connection to the database. For this we will import first system.data.oledb. First we will write a connection string with my connection. Here we provide the provider and the data source name. Then we will create the object for our connection, OLEDB connection equal to new OLEDB connection for my connection string, and we will write a method SQL connect. Here we have written a connection method set connection, in which we will check if the connection state is closed, the connection will be open. Now we will move to save button. On save button click event, we will check if flag is A, then we are going to insert the data. So first I will check if flag equal to A. I will create the command object. So OLEDB command cmd equal to new OLEDB command, and in cmd we will execute our insert statement. So cmd equal to new OLEDB command, and here we will write the insert statement. So insert into our table name student INF and the field name that we are going to insert. So I will open here database. We are going to insert roll number, name, address, birth date, city, class and percentage. So insert into student, roll number, S name, then address, B date, city, then class and percentage. and we will provide the values, which are the values you have inserted in the text box. Roll number is an integer value, so we will give double quote plus txt roll number dot text plus double quote, then comma, we will provide the name. Data type of S name is string, so we will give single quote, then double quote plus txt name dot text plus double quote single quote, then address, which is also a string, so single quote double quote plus txt address dot text plus double quote single quote, then birth date. Birth date data type is a date, so we give hash, then double quote plus dtp bdate dot value plus double quote hash, then we will provide city, which is also a string, so single quote double quote cmb city dot text, then plus again double quote single quote. After city we are going to save the class, so single quote double quote plus cmb class dot text plus double quote single quote and percentage, which is also integer, so only double quote txtpr dot text plus double quote single quote, and last give connection. So this is the insert statement where we give table name in which we are going to save the data, then all the fields for the table and the values for inserting. While inserting data, remember, if it is an integer, then just give double quote. If it is string, give single quote and then double quote, and if it is a data type, then give hash. Now to execute this query, we will use cmd.execute non-query. Since we are not returning any value, so use execute non-query. Before executing this, we have to open the connection. I will execute the set connection method first, which will open the connection, and after executing this, I will close the connection. To execute this program, we will set it as a startup form, application.run new FRM student information